Looking back, I could never seem to picture myself as older. Now, I just want to live my life, love my wife and hold her. Looking back, the world constantly put boulders on my shoulders. Now, the past is 2020, it's been a disaster, but I'm older. My past was disastrous, and the aftermath left me with a narrow path. Robert Russell to Robert De Niro, I'm just a good fella honing his craft. Zoning after toking a whole half of one afternoon and choking. I can fill a bowl, spit and smoke a rope, but can I still hoping a dope to fulfill his dream so he can see treasure troves? All I know is a local PD wants to see my license revoked, and they keep revoking me. It makes some dollars, but to me it doesn't make any sense. When I make it, people will try to take it. To them it's what makes a lot of sense. They'll talk shit and cover the scent with incense, and the crack jokes at my expense. But fuck 'em, I got these rhymes to dispense, and these times when Mike Pence considers taking a knee a crime. Sour like limes, the seed of greed succeeds defeat, I guess. I goof and jest, but stress congests my free mind, and protest my creative side, killing it, yeah, cyanide for my pride. When I'm prying lines like the floorboards of my great Ford. When I leave this world, homie, if you don't know me, don't visit my funeral, or mention me at the urinal. I'll be remembered as a spirit, painting all these murals on my tracks for the world to hear it. A satirical, lyrical poltergeist stuck between Christ and creation. Born into this nation with black, white, and every skin type of facing the crack of the whip and the lacerations, slaving at occupations. Just to mess up, wind up in jail with no bail money. So much for the Emancipation Proclamation, where guinea pigs running the wheel at will and we need higher taxation? Hell no. Time speeds up but crime doesn't slow. I went from stealing from trains to changing brains. So fuck staying in my lane. I came to bring the pain. Looking back, I could never seem to picture myself as older. Now, I just want to live my life, love my wife and hold her. Looking back, the world constantly put boulders on my shoulders. Now, the past is 2020, it's been a disaster, but I'm older. When I delve into my past, it was always revving like a fast V12 engine, popping off, sound like a weapon, back when I had more friends then. If I could flash back, I'd smack myself in the mouth and have more wealth. I'd make some of the conversations public that were once kept stealth, but fuck it. Out with the old, like a belch off of Welch's and peanut butter, my stomach's rumbling, stumbling off sativa. Suddenly I'm dry heaving and receiving thoughts of my fellow brothers fiending. My mother leaving this earth and me grieving, no one shall never even see my future kid's birth. Through music I cleanse the mud, blood, and dirt so I can suture these open wounds, hoping they'll heal and scar over concealed soon. Goddamn it, the plot thickens, but right now it's congealed. I'm a dog, but it's time to fight back, I heal. Kaepernick kneel, but for me I want to reinvent the lyrical wheel. The skill is a miracle, the power to change, the power to instill fear, a fight drear all in one career. I love this shit, without it life's a bitch, but it's mine. And in it I want to live it divine, surrounded by the finest wine and brews. 9 ounces and a few crew to trust, no crack to slew. No SWAT to bust all 2 hinges like they did to Kodak Black. I'm promising to attack the view of needles or full syringes ahead. No bullshit, just backwards to clear my head, and writing to make bread and honor those who are dead. Rest in peace, Sean, you're long gone but never forgotten. When things were downtrodden, never did I deliver the poison into my veins. After you, the thought makes me quiver and feel insane. Looking back, I could never seem to picture myself as older. Now, I just want to live my life, love my wife and hold her. Looking back, the world constantly put boulders on my shoulders. Now, the past is 2020, it's been a disaster, but I'm older. Sometimes I analyze my life and realize that I'm a maniac. I'm not insane, but it's like calling the kettle black. I'm an insomniac, my mind's deranged but intact. The fact is, I'm as sharp as a cactus, that's why all I do is practice. So when I deliver lyrics, you all get goosebumps and shiver when you hear it. I disappeared and vowed to make a return, to make the local rappers fear the pen and never appear again. These unvocal trappers being put on the map, but I'm scrapping it and remapping it with my autograph and staff. So know me as Nil the cartographer. My mother was a photographer, and she gave birth to a philosopher, out to prove the impossible outcome of my obstacles. But until I break my shackles, I've been drowning in stress, so much I got barnacles. If you need me, I'll be chief in the medical weed. Some keefy nugs off a botanical tree to release me from the opposite of freedom that surrounds me and bounds me. A little weed and liquor is a kicker to make life sicker and sweeter than vanilla filling. I'm killing this rap shit and I'm the villain, appealing to those whose lives I'm fulfilling. Spilling the alphabet's guts on the ceiling. You can bet that I resurrect like Inspector Deck, smacking Glenn back off a tech when a wreck is set up. Got bass like J Fox's face boxing, world's heroin, I'm the lyrical suboxone.
Right. How can you beat your enemy unless you acknowledge them and respect them for being a genius that they are? You're never going to win until you accept that and respect it.
Bring the pain, whether the weather is hail, snow, or freezing rain, and especially when everything in life just seems insane. Bring the pain.
It's simply no pain, no gain, no spark, no flame when you're chasing the dreams in your brain.
I came from the bottom, but these dreams I got 'em when my homies all around me just look and spot 'em. I've been shook and mistook for a rookie to the world, now I'm the crook. My grandfather owed the bookie, and now police see me and wanna book me. Of course I have gratitude for my homies that took me in, but it turned attitude because my head's spinning and I can't afford penicillin. I guess I'm stricken with sickness as the plot thickens like the glutton pun. Ironic, isn't it, how despite all the guns, it was the funds that killed him without even spilling his blood once. My big ass was always a class dunce, but when I say shit, I'm like my father because I only say it once. I keep it blunt as I hit one, no wonder I've disappointed on multiple fronts. I'm culpable for my actions, but can you blame me when I was just reacting to the bad acting in my own family? Calamity and insanity overtake me when I rake and see these snakes in my azaleas. Call it hysteria from living in the Bridgewater triangular area. Sick of this shit like Africans and malaria. Am I a top pick for rap? Probably not, but picking a new age trap artist is just illogical because I spit it prodigal, not profitable. I'm content with my intent to teach instead of leech money from those less fortunate than me. Unfortunately, I have no fortune to leave, but hear these syllables and synonyms will let it change the way you see the world and rearrange the shit you say to your girl or all the homies you deceived or hurled out of your life while surviving in the strife. What's my advice? Protect your life, grab your knife because brothers are out to kill your mothers and stab and slice your wife's windpipe, screaming the nights and night that they fought for the right to eat a plate of rice. Ain't that nice? Bring the pain, whether the weather is hail, snow, or freezing rain, and especially when everything in life just seems insane. Bring the pain.
It's simply no pain, no gain, no spark, no flame when you're chasing the dreams in your brain.
I had humble beginnings because I lived in East Bumblefuck nowhere, going nowhere with everybody telling me that I sucked and how I'm brainless. But does this rage let me tuck a stainless piece and create a list of people I want deceased? No way, I mark it on the page and spark another J to clear my brain, so when it's time to rhyme, I bring the pain. I trust no one and burst on the mic like a rusty water main under pressure. I'm young and motivated like Earl Sweatshirt, broke dreaming of Ferraris with skirts more focused than a father's playing Atari with no shirt. Dreaming of girly skirtless, I'm as ruthless as John Wilkes Booth is, blowing minds when I step in the booth, imitating the feeling of slowing time, making you hear every line. And my haters fear to rewind it every time. I'm psychopathic in mind but telepathic with these rhymes, because when the right people hear it, things become sociopathic in these times. Not saying any names, but I think I know who killed Malcolm, Big L, Pac, and Smalls. You can eliminate them all from the game, but never the fame. And X, you're insane for saying you and Pac are in the same dimension or realm. Pac cocked text, but he had the helm. In those times you had to project something new to music or overwhelm them like Inspector Deck. Even if the ground's oobleck, you better expect that I'm gonna neutralize the beat like a doctor performing a mix of a vasectomy and a hysterectomy in an alleyway off the street. I'm a cretin, but I'm not from the streets and bricks. I'm from the sticks, stuck polishing my kicks, surrounded by hicks, smoking swisher sweets, eating wings and drinking pitchers of Budweiser. If I was wiser, I'd pick a beer that doesn't shoot back up like a geyser. I crack myself up because I'm a notorious fuck up on the come up, out to unstick those that are stuck up. Bring the pain, whether the weather is hail, snow, or freezing rain, and especially when everything in life just seems insane. Bring the pain.
It's simply no pain, no gain, no spark, no flame when you're chasing the dreams in your brain. Nil, remember the name. Ha ha ha.
Of a soldier, I thought I told ya. Y'all got the will of a playing card and I'm gonna fold ya. Slap you with truth until you wake up bolder like Folgers. Open your ears and mind and maybe these bars can mold you. I'm sick about hearing about the same old pills, cars, and clothes. I've never been star of the show, but daily my talent grows. I'm relentless with the pen because the world made me cold. No worries to my fans, I'll die before I ever sell my soul. Pac was real and inspired me to spit and feel whole. Independency versus industry, just like the Super Bowl. Slowly rose locals cause I'm out here to prove a focal point. I pour me his head of rap as I'm faded, keep it joints lit. I'm jaded and slicker than a voodoo cursed ointment. Fucking with me, you and me gonna have to set up an appointment. I'll leave all you motherfuckers bleeding and disappointed. Devil's got such a hard on for me, he ought to get his groin checked. Lately I've been feeling all the sudden paranoia. So fuck these trappers, rappers, and their employers. Maybe God put me amongst the masses just to annoy ya. It's Nil on the mic, the satirical, lyrical destroyer. Lately I've been feeling all the sudden paranoia. So fuck you to fake friends, go on and get your lawyers. Maybe the devil's out to fuck this world and enjoy ya. It's Nil on the mic while things are heating up like a boiler. Snakes in the grass, so I'm cutting hiding spots slower. Lawnmower like I'm gonna shorten them in order to show them. The artists I find trash, half the fans wanna blow them. Constant agitation makes me take my dreams and grow them. I'm spitting heat until the hicks around me are looking Samoan. I'm off the ground, lifted off sativa and steady floating. My shit's real and half the fucks I flagged as friends. Screw it, it, y'all blew it, now this war never sees an end. Triple C turned to his fiend, living life for pretend. Test me daily, Lord, but know that my will never bends. Double C did the unspeakable, so fuck ever making amends. To hell with all you bastards and all your helping hands. To my copycats, shut this down, none of you I can stand. The trash you hear on the radio, I can't even understand. Maybe it's cause rap now is outboard and undermanned. I got an entire surplus of bars to fill my fans' demands. Lately I've been feeling all the sudden paranoia. So fuck these trappers, rappers and their employers. Maybe God put me amongst the masses just to annoy ya. It's Nil on the mic, the satirical lyrical destroyer. Lately I've been feeling all the sudden paranoia. So fuck you to fake friends, go on and get your lawyers. Maybe the devil's out to fuck this world and enjoy ya. It's Nil on the mic while things are heating up like a boiler. I'm not going anywhere despite the constant wear and tear. Blessed pulling rhymes out of thin air in my derriere. I'm never forgetting brothers of mine like Devin Carrier. Maybe it's time to smash a Harry into the Bridgewater area. I'm perceived as sick in the brain like I hadn't treated malaria. Listen close before you assume I intend to cause hysteria. The ones who line the pockets are the same who bury ya. I got enemies but you suck and the more the merrier. I keep it a buck with a bite worse than a pit bull terrier. Fucking with Nil, the shit just keeps on getting scarier. I'm no bet man but I can gamble that'll be slamming ya. Teeth down with my feet so hard to taste the concrete. Just accept defeat because it's competition that I eat. Your rapid heartbeats must be matching the damn beat. Physically, lyrically, just know that I'm a stampede. You'll never succeed until you stomp out your inner greed. Lately I've been feeling all the sudden paranoia. So fuck these trappers, rappers and their employers. Maybe God put me amongst the masses just to annoy ya. It's Nil on the mic, the satirical lyrical destroyer. Lately I've been feeling all the sudden paranoia. So fuck you to fake friends, go on and get your lawyers. Maybe the devil's out to fuck this world and enjoy ya. It's Nil on the mic while things are heating up like a boiler.
Gave you fair warning, beware.
I'm a revenant that was left to die, although I'm heaven sent. The cash will be seen will have me looking guilty of embezzlement. Immortalized through my lines while they struggle to be relevant. Guess it's just the name of the game and what I choose to represent. I'm one of the last artists to infuse rhymes and truth to present. You all missed my descent and now I'm resentful. Music will make my soul a temple, realizing that my potential's infinite. I'm taking my situation and spinning it. This battle for my soul never ends and you know I'm winning it. When I blow in this game, that's just me spitting at 50%. I'm laughing now because the rhymes aren't even halfway decent. Go on, gather your crew, fuck it, get the rest of your precinct. Just like the terror of dinosaurs, you'll be left dead and extinct. No more bitches, expensive cars, or shrink rappers wearing mink. Can't afford to eat, sleep, or blink, I can only think. Dear Lord, I'm on the brink of corruption. Release my anger and destruction. This is just a test of faith in conjunction with venomous snakes. This one's for all you liars and cheats pawning, yawning with motherfuckers in mind in the morning. I'm a phenomenon, threats to me are cool and common. On and on y'all talk, but consider this the warning. Step to me, I'll swing on you, commence the bombing. In the corner, choked out with a broke pop for harming. I put the harmony in kicks, fuck clout, I'm dawning. Lyrically, I'm king of the sticks, stuck eating ramen. This one's for all you liars and cheats pawning, yawning with motherfuckers in mind in the morning. I'm a phenomenon, threats to me are cool and common. On and on y'all talk, but consider this the warning. 2 for 1, double the death, same price. When I fight and ignite the mic, I was excited like lightning strikes. Grab you and slice you, stab you and dice you, leaving your head on a pike. A living poltergeist praying forgiveness from Christ when I take your life. Constantly I got a heist mentality in a predicament like Constantine. Neutralities are in a battle of me, nightmarish like a gruesome fatality. My music's seducing them, but my need for it's to keep abusing them. Battering, bruising them, shattering, infusing their ears with venom. Stuffing truth up your ass like enemas, while bringing the mass like cinemas. Measuring your perimeter, so I know exactly how to get at you. I'm sick of the amateurs, the world needs more lyrics and damages. I was an immature wild child, they always called me a juvenile. Now I'm old and grown, snapping bones until they collapse in blood and bile. I oppose the Niles with my flows, facing you toe to toe with a smile. Disposing your body like waste so bad the police can't open a case, or even place me under investigation after I blaze your face. Taking Biggie's advice and baking your brains with 6 shots just in case. I'm lancing devils and kill shotting rebels until they're dancing and swarming. This one's for all you liars and cheats pawning, yawning with motherfuckers in mind in the morning. I'm a phenomenon, threats to me are cool and common. On and on y'all talk, but consider this the warning. Step to me, I'll swing on you, commence the bombing. In the corner, choked out with a bro pop for harming. I put the harmony in kicks, fuck clout, I'm dawning. Lyrically, I'm king of the sticks, stuck eating ramen. This one's for all you liars and cheats pawning. Yawning with motherfuckers in mind in the morning. I'm a phenomenon, threats to me are cool and common. On and on y'all talk, but consider this the warning. The warning.